A very, very interesting seminar of always striving to do better. It's an attitude. And these are the words of some great men. And in this seminar, giving us a food for thought for achieving next level of excellence is an excellent speaker, Commander Jaitley. Let me introduce him briefly to all of you. He is the chairman of C_Cube Consultants. Is that right?
Yeah.
A management consultant, a corporate trainer, a motivational speaker, coach and author, Commander Jaitley is an IIT Council nominee by HRD Ministry on the Board of Governors of IIT Bhubaneswar and a member of the Academic Council of Capital University at Jharkhand. His workshops on business excellence through people have been highly acclaimed by increasing productivity and profitability of organizations. It's a pleasure to have you here, Commander Jaitley, and we're all looking forward to your session.
Enjoying life?
Yes, sir.
Went through whole of the fear which is going on for last 3 days now? मैं आज गया था. It's grand. Thanks to EPCH which has done a great job. And now let me try to do my job. Okay? Now, everybody understands Hindi here. Is there anybody who doesn't understand Hindi? Raise your hand. You don't understand Hindi. Only 2 of you. Rest everybody understands. Agreed? Okay. I may use little bit 1 or 2 sentences, okay? But it will be compensated, in English also. Fine? That should be okay. Where are you from? Which place?
Hong Kong.
Oh, great. Hong Kong. That's a nice place. Fine. And whatever I speak, that will be there itself in English also. Okay? Now, achieving the next level of excellence. Now, this topic itself means, fact remains that there is always a next level. However, wherever you may be, there is always a next level. So, we are going to talk about that. And normally, whenever I start any programs, I normally start with a video. Can we have the audio level, please? All right. It's coming. So, volume थोड़ा सा. इधर तो है. ठीक है, maximum. This is about all the game changers. Back to work. Open the doors of opportunity to grow. Restore prosperity and promote the cause of peace. Yes, we can. Thank you. To all these people who are there in this small video, they were game changers. Now, who are the game changer in simple language? If I say, when the world says something cannot be done, they say, hey, I can't do it. And they do it. Now, all these people, questions were raised about them. Oh, they can't do it. Whether it's talking about the Wright brothers flying in the aircraft or Neil Armstrong going to the moon, whoever it may be. So they were game changers. So each one of us capable of being a game changer as individuals as well as an organization. So we can be a game changer. Now here are some inspiring global or Indian professional leaders. Everybody knows this lady? What's her name? Indra Nooyi. That's great. PepsiCo ki ex-chairman, great. Everybody knows him. Who is this gentleman? Yes, great sir. Very nice. Your good name, please?
Brajesh Mahajan.
Great. Panikar sir.
Brajesh Mahajan.
Brajesh. Brajesh ji ke तारीफ लगाएगा जरा उससे. Great. So, who was Ishiri? Who is Ishiri? The Metro Man. What did he do before this making big metro?
He was working for Konkan Railways.
Very correct, sir. Konkan Railway, very good. And before that also he did something big? Before Konkan Railway, when he was a young engineer in railways, he did something big. How many of you went to Rameshwaram? Anybody?
Yes.
रास्ते में Pamban Bridge आता है, वो जब ship जाता है तो bridge opens like this. Now that bridge got damaged badly in one of the cyclones. People said, hey, no, it can't be repaired now. अंग्रेजों के ज़माने का बना हुआ है, now nobody can repair it. This man repaired it. Shri Dharan Sahib. He was a young engineer those days. Now here is one more chap. Who is this?
Kishore Bayani.
Very correct, sir. Kishore Bayani, the man behind Big Bazaar. And here is one more.
Sutar.
Oh, very good, sir. आपने तो मजा कर दिया. जोर से तालीम लगाइए साहब के लिए पहले. आपका नाम है ना?
Ashit Dasgupta.
Ashit.
Ashit Dasgupta.
Ashit Das Gupta ji. Now, who is Ram Sudar ji? इन्होंने नाम बता दिया. Ram Sudar. Now, who is Ram Sudar? Sculptor. Very good. Which sculpture he did in the recent past? Sardar Patel statue. Yes, statue of unity. He created this man. And a great statue. मैं just 2 दिन पहले घूम के आया. Just 2 days before. So it was fresh in my mind. So I thought in the handicraft अगर मैं इनकी फोटो नहीं दिखाऊंगा तो किसकी दिखाऊंगा? So Ram Sudar ji. People don't know. He has done a great job. And if you see the number of statues he has got, Padma Vibhushan, etc., so many awards. Great man. And where he stays?
Noida.
Next door, Noida only. Just Noida. And here is one more. Who is that? It's you, man. That's right. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? In fact, it could be anybody. Just imagine, some years down the line, in this same EPCH fair, your photograph is being shown. Is it possible? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Possible, very much possible. Why not? Create something great, and your photograph will be all over in the media. And the people like me will show your photographs as an example to motivate others. Possible, sir? Very much possible. So all these people, they motivate us. Now one thing common about all these people is they were all dreamers. Nobody can stop any one of us from dreaming big. The only problem is many times we don't dream big. We dream very chota, small ones. That's the biggest problem we have. So first and foremost thing is think big. When that Statue of Unity was made, 182 meters. The tallest statue at that time was some, I think, 122 something meters in China somewhere. So Modi thought straight away 182. So today India has the tallest statue of the world. And made only within 3 years. Great. A great achievement. Now they say be a dreamer. A dream with action is commitment. And dream with inaction is hallucination. Mungeri Lal ke sapne. So dream has to be followed with action. If there is no action, no good. So they say build a dream and the dream will build you. So dreaming is very, very important as a first step in life. And here are some steps for going from dream to destination. What are those steps? First is of course dream. The second is convert that dream into strong desires. And that will give you the direction. If there's no dream, no strong desire, you don't have direction. Your life is like a ship without the rudder. Whichever way the wind blows, it just drifts to that side. So it gives the direction. Now the second thing important comes is you have to follow that direction with dedication, determination and discipline. Very important. Follow with these three words: dedication, determination and discipline. Now it may so happen, dream is sometimes vague. You don't know exactly how to reach there. So you divide your dream into small deadlines. Let's say that you have divided your dream into 10 deadlines. How to reach the first deadline, the path will be very clear. Second, third may not be clear. But the moment you reach first deadline, the path for the second deadline will be clear. And the moment you reach second deadline, the path for the third deadline will be clear. Exactly same way, during winter season when there is a fog, you can't walk even sometimes 10 meters. But you walk 10 meters, the next 10 meters are visible. Then the next 10 meters. Exactly same way, you keep moving from one deadline to the other deadline. Now for a moment, let me agree with somebody that you don't achieve your dream. But you achieve only 6 deadlines out of the 10 deadlines. Still you have achieved 6 deadlines at least in that direction. Great achievement. If there is no dream, no deadlines, then your life is as it is. Don't move ahead. Then luck just takes you here, there. So better have dream and follow these steps. Take out your cameras and you can take this photograph if you want. And tell these steps to your employees, to your juniors, to your younger brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, everybody. These are the steps which are required to fulfill your dreams in your life. And all those deadlines we talked about, they become your goals. You have to pursue them with passion. And the passion in Hindi we call it janoon. थोड़ा सा पागलपन भी आना चाहिए. Only then you can achieve that. And how high our goals should be? They should be high enough to motivate you, at the same time realistic enough to avoid discouragement. To make the Statue of Unity, Modi ji gave 3 years. Some people felt, oh, it is too tight. But at the same time, it was good enough to motivate them. Hey, come on guys, if you make it 30 years, it is no good. So 3 साल में बना दिया. Great achievement. Goals must be smart. Anybody knows full form of SMART? SMART. Goals should be smart. Okay. S is specific, M is variable, A is achievable, R is relevant, and D is time bound. Any goal which has got these 5 characteristics, you are bound to achieve them. If I want to give a very, very simple example, I am overweight. Madam, by how many kgs are you? Around 15 kgs, 20 kgs, or 10 kgs? You are very benevolent. Thank you very much. According to madam, I am overweight only by 10 kgs. Now I make a statement, I want to reduce. Is it a smart goal? It's not. Then I make a statement, I want to reduce 10 kgs. Is it a smart goal? Even now it is not a smart goal. So all those goals, irrespective which area, goals should be smart. It could be about the studies, it could be some project in your organization, developing a new product or something. It should be a smart goal. Now onwards. If you have not been paying attention to this, now onwards, pay this attention to any goal which you do in your life. Smart goal. Now chances of failure become minimal if your goals are smart. Remember the word minimal. Failure can still be there because of so many other reasons. But the chances are minimal. Now all those great people who photograph I showed on the screen, was it a smooth cakewalk for all those people? Is it that they never failed? They did fail. The only thing is, for them they said, failure is a part of life. A winner is not the one who never fails, but the one who never quits. हार नहीं मानूंगा, रार नहीं ठानूंगा, काल के कपाल पर लिखता हूँ मिटाता हूँ, गीत नया गाता हूँ. आपके वाल्मीकि साहब की बहुत ही मशहूर कविता है. You must have heard that, I'm sure. सुनिए जरा. So हार नहीं मानूंगा, रार नहीं ठानूंगा, काल के कपाल पर लिखता हूँ मिटाता हूँ, गीत नया गाता हूँ. Winners compete against themselves. They better their own records constantly. They don't compete with others. They compete against themselves. Earlier I used to develop 20 products, now I develop 25 products. Something better than what I was doing earlier. Earlier my sales were this much, now my sales should go to this much. Instead of competing with somebody else, that creates jealousy. Oh, he has got a big new car, he has got this and that, you know. Don't do that. I had a Maruti 800, now I've got Zen, I've got Alto, I've got a Desire, or whatever. Keep increasing your level. ठीक है ना बोला? क्योंकि उनके साथ compete करोगे तो jealousy बढ़ेगी. क्या है? Good. So compete with yourself. Simple living and high thinking. All of you have been listening from your childhood days, I'm sure. मैं भी सुन रहा हूँ बचपन से. लेकिन मैंने अब अपनी philosophy change कर दी. मैंने कहा, what is wrong with high living and high thinking? As far as I earn with ethical means, as far as I earn with honest means, as far as I don't loot anybody, what is wrong with high living and high thinking? My thinking should remain high. Why shouldn't I travel in air-conditioned car? Why shouldn't I have a big bungalow? Why not? But yes, it should be through honest means and ethical means. That is very, very important. No compromise with that. Your thinking should remain high. So let's be aimer now onwards and not a blamer now onwards. The problem with the people is they keep blaming everything. Keep blaming ministry, keep blaming this, keep blaming that, keep blaming the boss. At this stage, don't blame anybody. If at all you have to blame anybody, blame yourself for your state, whatever you want. Don't blame your parents, don't blame your boss, don't blame your teachers for the less marks which you may have got sometime. So no blaming. So now onwards, no complaints, no cribbing. Agreed? No complaints, no cribbing. Because they say 50% of the people don't care if you have a problem. And the other 50% are happy that you have a problem. खुश होती सलाम फसावी बहुत डींगे मारता था. No, he got stuck. So, if really you have a problem, you two of you are very good friends, you can share among yourself. But there is no point in your drum beating in the whole world. Nobody is bothered to listen to your problems. क्यों जनाब? दुनिया में किसी के पास टाइम नहीं आपकी प्रॉब्लम सुनने की. Let me tell you, nobody. Only the close ones. That's all. Have a focused approach in your life. Yes, I want to do this and I will do this. That's all. Follow your goals with full commitment. Celebrate every small success. Very important. I got this big order. Celebrate. Call your employees. Hey guys, let's have samosa and chai and maybe some rasgulla or whatever you like. Chota celebration. Keep doing it in your office. Do you celebrate the birthdays of your employees in your office? You do it. Great. So if there are too many employees, you may be not able to do every day because every day is somebody's. So fix one day in a month. In this particular month, last Friday or Saturday, all the employees whose birthday was there in that particular month celebrate. It brings a very good atmosphere in the organization. Beautiful. Those who are doing it, great. Those who are not doing it, please start. It doesn't cost much. Give them a छोटा सा gift, small gift. They will remember. Hey, साहब ने हमको gift दिया, हमारा जन्मदिन मनाया. Am I right? Gives a good feeling. Motivate yourself to achieve physical and mental toughness. You have to be physically tough and mentally also tough. दोनों तरीकों से tough रहना है. And here is 7 C's formula for productivity improvement in your organization through your people. That means achieving the next level of excellence basically. Now what are those 7 C's? The first C is communication. Let there be plenty of communication in your organization and you should follow this ABC formula. Accuracy, brevity and clarity. Your communication, whether verbal or written, whether email or letters, it should follow this ABC formula. Accurate, kam shabdon mein, and clarity. Second C is whatever you do with concentration. You know this picture? Each one of you, I'm sure, during your childhood school days, you must have burnt some paper with the help of a convex lens. Now, will the paper burn if it keeps moving up and down or left and right? It will never burn. Similarly, our mental concentration, whenever we are doing any serious job, is very, very important. No Facebook, no Twitter, no WhatsApp that time, no phone calls when you're doing a serious job. Am I right, madam? And you're doing a serious job now. Please. And third C is courteous behavior with everybody. You got to be courteous. Let that be part of your personality. You don't have right to shout on the people just because they make some mistakes. Right? We are human beings. Every human being makes a mistake. Be courteous. I can guarantee you the productivity of your employees will increase if you are courteous with them. Yes, you be firm. I'm not talking, any compromise with firmness. If they do some indiscipline, etc., you have to be firm. But courteous. And the next is follow the culture of the organization wherever you are. Wherever you are. And the next is confidence. Have confidence in yourself. Only then your employees, your juniors, your colleagues will have confidence. And by the way, this happens to be the cover page of my book, We Can. And I would like to present a copy to my friend from EPCH. Sir, this copy is for you, sir.
Thank you.
Or madam, whoever wants to take it. Sir. Photograph? Yes, sir. Thank you. उधर भी एक जरा. Thank you. Okay. And the next is common sense. अब ये मूवी आप लोगों ने देखी होगी 3 Idiots. उसमें one scene comes, when Principal Saab is giving a big story about the NASA scientist and he takes. So Amir Khan says, sir, उन्होंने pencil क्यों नहीं use कर ली? So many times people think from a very complicated way to solve simple problems. So always don't say goodbye to common sense at any stage in your life. And the last is collaboration. All your exports are happening with the collaboration of so many agencies. So collaboration, nobody understands better than you people. Collaboration is very, very important in each and every area. And here is one story of HT. What is HT? Hare and tortoise. So hare and tortoise story everybody has heard, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to repeat that. There was a hare and there was a tortoise, and they wanted to decide that who runs faster, and they set a route and decided to race. Hare ran very fast, and it was the month of June, scorching heat, and he found a tree. He felt, let me relax, and he went asleep. Tortoise came, because so raha hai, sleeping. Coolly went past and reached the finishing line and won the race. So moral of the story is, slow and steady wins the race. Now just imagine, if in actual practice, hare loses to tortoise. Now hare के बीवी बच्चे उसको जीने देंगे क्या? Chance ही नहीं, पापा हार गए. इससे कछुए से छी. We can't go outside and play also, everybody makes fun of us. That you lost to tortoise. And you say, I run so fast. So that chap said, yeah, buddy, this is too bad. He was very much disappointed, he did some thinking. He said, yes, I was overconfident, I was careless, and I was lazy. If I leave these 3 things, I can defeat him anytime. So he picked up the courage, went to the tortoise. Hey tortoise, उस दिन तो तुम जीत गया. Let us race once again. Tortoise was too simple, child. उसकी बातों में आ गया और मान गया, and he turned the tortoise. They decided to run again, and this time the hare ran very fast, and within no time he was at the finishing line, and he won the race by miles. And moral to the story is, it's good to be slow and steady, but fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. ज़माना बदल गया है जनाब. It is T20 का ज़माना है, टेस्ट मैच का ज़माना नहीं है. There used to be a cricketer for our Hong Kong friend, Gavaskar. He used to play cricket. For first 3-4 overs, he used to just do tick, 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 tick. Whether to hit or not to hit. Gavaskar नाम सुना है बेटा? Gavaskar गा सुना? क्योंकि आप बहुत young हैं, मैंने कहा शायद ना सुना हो. सुना है Gavaskar. Yes. तो he used to just 4-5 overs ऐसे निकाल देता था वो. 5 ओवर हो गए, मेरा 3 रन बने अभी तक. बस 2 रन बने. So that is how it used to be. But now it's a T20 ज़माना. फर्स्ट बॉल पर ही ठक छक्का या चौका मारना होता है. क्यों सर ठीक बोला? So fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. Now, Tortoise did some thinking this time again. अब Tortoise की बीवी बच्चे उसका मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं. पापा अच्छे वाले जीते हुए थे, क्या जरूरत पड़ी थी दोबारा भागने की? And he also felt, yeah, I did a mistake. I should have it. I did it. So he did some thinking again and again. He realized there is no way he could beat the hare in a normal race. But फिर उसके दिमाग की घंटी बजी. वो कहता है ना कई बार दिमाग की घंटी बजती है, कभी देर से बजती है, कभी जल्दी बज जाती है, दिमाग की घंटी बजी. He went to the hare again and challenged him. And here again he was overconfident. And again, anytime, anywhere, we can race. And slowly he said, this time the route will be a little bit different. He said, yeah, any route, anywhere. And the route had Jamuna ji on the way. And the moment here ran toward the Jamuna and he found out a bloody shit. They thought river aa gaya. And Tortoise came, jumped into Jamuna ji, crossed Jamuna ji, and reached the finishing line. And won the race again. So moral 3 of the story is, identify your core competency. Based on your core competency, you can win the world. When you follow some other discipline which is not your core competency, you will remain an average. So, identify your core competency, change the playing field to suit your core competency. That's what is important. The story continues. By now, Hare and Tortoise became very good friends. इवनिंग में बैठ के चाय पीना, समोसा खाना, गपशप मारनी, अरे यार एक बार तू जीता, एक बार मैं जीता, या those are the great days. Then they decide, hey, let's run once again. But now as a team. On the road, Hare will be down below, Tortoise will be up. We'll speed up a full speed till the river comes. And the moment river comes, Tortoise will be down, Hare will be on top, we'll cross the river, and after crossing, Hare will be down again, and Tortoise will be. So such a long distance, through collaboration, as a team, they covered in a very, very short distance. So the moral of the story is, when you are here for such a big fair, try to find out some people who can help you, who can team with you in making your products much faster at a lower cost so that you can compete in the global world. Just sticking to your own self and doing your own job and spending these 4 days and going away is no good. अब एक ही दिन बचा आपके पास कल का. अगर अभी तक ज्यादा दोस्त नहीं बनाए तो today make more friends. See with whom I can partner. Who can be more beneficial to me? Keep that thing in mind. The platform which has been created by EPCH for you, you must make best use of that. So do this part. Next 24 hours we have one. So make some more people with whom you can team together. And the moral 4 of the story is, it is good to be individually motivated to have strong core competences, but unless you are able to work in a team and harness each other's core competences, you will always perform below par. So that was story of Hare and Tortoise. One of the basic difference between God and human is, God gives and forgives. And human being gets and forgives. Be thankful in life always to God. Whatever God has given. Don't crave. Okay? So here is one more video for you. Just enjoy.
Yes, I can, certainly. Yes, I can. Gee, I'm afraid to go on as 32. Yes, I can. Take a look what you see. 133 parts of confidence. Until I can do anything. Yes, I can. Something that sings in my heart is telling me. Yes, I can. I was just born today. I can. Yes, I can.
Let's give a big hand to all these people. Now the idea of showing this small video was, if these people can have so much of energy, so much of enthusiasm, so much of excitement, God has given us everything. Our josh, our excitement, our energy has to be much more. Full of energy, full of enthusiasm, always and every time. So be always enthusiastic. Work with full energy and enthusiasm. It is enthusiasm and desire that change mediocrity to excellence. And we want to achieve excellence. An organization achieve excellence through their teams. Remember that teamwork is very, very important. Pursue excellence now onwards. Whatever we do, the simplest thing, we will do with excellence. And remember, excellence is a journey. It's not a destination. That's why the topic itself is achieving the next level of excellence. It's a journey. We should have an attitude to achieve excellence in whatever we do. Excellence is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Simple से simple चीज भी करेंगे, we will do in an extraordinary way. That is excellence. And to achieve excellence, there are 4 steps. What are those 4 steps? First is you should have an attitude to achieve excellence. If you have the attitude, you can acquire knowledge of any area. And knowledge alone is not good enough, you've got to acquire the skills also. And once you acquire the skills, it becomes your habit. And in this field in which you are, in the handicraft field, you know the value of those people who really have those skills. A new artisan giants, he will never have those skills. Never. That's why he is given very, very rudimentary jobs in the beginning. Slowly, slowly he picks up. He has the attitude, he acquires the knowledge also in a very short time maybe, but it takes time to acquire the skills. To give you a very, very simple example of our day-to-day life, आपको गोभी पराठा बनाना आता है? अरे वाह, great! I was searching for somebody who doesn't know how to make गोभी पराठा. क्या नाम है आपका? रमशा. अरे वाह, क्या नाम है आपका यार? रमशा. Great. मैडम गोभी पराठा. अरे वाह, thank you. आपका नाम? सुनीता. सुनीता मैडम को गोभी पराठा बनाना आता है, रमशा को गोभी पराठा बनाना नहीं आता. No, Ramsha feels कि why not यार, this Sunday let me make गोभी पराठा for my parents or whoever is at home. शादी हो गई आपकी? अभी नहीं हुई. अच्छा, नहीं, वो छोटी होगी. ठीक है. तो भाई बहनों के लिए मम्मी पापा को मैं गोभी पराठा खिलाऊंगी. So Ramsha goes to Sunita madam. Madam, I have the attitude. Please give me the knowledge. Sunita madam gives full knowledge to her. And Ramsha is now very confident. Yes, I know, and I'm going to make a good gobi paratha. But when she goes home and start making, kabhi India ka map, kabhi Pakistan, kabhi Bangladesh, she doesn't know what to do. But she is a smart girl. वो उसके ऊपर थाली में लाती है और अटक करके गोल बना देती है. तो हो गया. But now it comes to stuffing of gobi masala. Somewhere no masala, somewhere plenty of masala. Why? Because skills are not there yet. That takes time. एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार, mistakes, and then you learn over a period of time. And for her, it's a habit. Tuck, 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 she makes me come. So simple example, that attitude and knowledge alone is not good enough. You've got to acquire skills, and ultimately, once it becomes habit, that is the level when you say, yeah, so-and-so has achieved excellence at this level. So I say, remember these 4 words, AKSH, Aksh. Let Aksh be the lakshya of your life. Whatever you do, yes, I will follow these 4 steps. They say it is your attitude and not your aptitude that decides your attitude. how high you will go in your life ultimately depends upon your attitude. And it's most important for any profession. कौन सी मूवी थी जिसमें आइसबर्ग था? Titanic. How much part of iceberg is inside the water and how much is outside?
70% inside.
70?
Inside.
Okay. Anybody else?
80-20.
80-20. Anybody else?
10 and 9.
Yes. 10 and 90% or 10%. Yes. और किसने बोला है? आपने बोला. Very good. क्या नाम है आपका? रजत. Yes. मधुर. Very good. तो इन दोनों की जरा ताली बजा दीजिए. रजत और मधुर के लिए. 90% is hidden inside. Only 10% outside visible. Exactly same way. Our potential 90% is hidden. Only 10% is visible outside. And this is true with most of the people, let me tell you. Not all, but most of the people. So wherever you are, for yourself also, for your employees, for your children, tell them, let them 90% come out. So that hidden potential has to come out. Exactly the way 90% is not seen at all. Similarly, हमारा भी potential जो है 90% is hidden. We can do number of wonderful things in this life. To succeed in this life, another very, very important thing is be ready to accept change in your life. You may have to change the way you think, the way you behave, the way you do things. Very important. The only thing permanent in this world is they say change. It is difficult but inevitable. And if you want to bring about a change in this world, Gandhiji said, be the change you want to see in this world. You have to be the change which you want to see. If you want your factory premises and other areas to be absolutely neat and clean, while walking somewhere, if somebody has by mistake thrown a paper, just pick it up. लोग देखेंगे अरे यार साहब ने खुद उठा लिया पेपर वो डस्टबिन में फेंका. This message will go. People will stop throwing litter. Just try to do it. How great impact it creates. So be the change you want to see in this world wherever you are. Be innovative in this world. I'm sure you are innovative. There's no doubt. That's why you're in this business. And innovation can be in the field of processes, products, and services to gain a competitive advantage with other people. The biggest enemy of man on this earth to great achievement is fear of failure. It is not a failure, but fear of failure. They say fear can destroy our ambitions, fear can destroy fortunes, fear can destroy. कौन सा फिल्म का डायलॉग था ये? शोले का. Yes, correct. जो डर गया सो मर गया. So don't be afraid of failure at all. Just take the plunge. The moment fear comes near, run towards the fear and fear will disappear. चाणक्य जी ने बोला था, once you start working on something great, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. As soon as fear approaches near, just attack it and destroy it. That's what चाणक्य जी बोल के गए थे. Come out of the cozy comfort zone and face the challenges. The lurking laziness is the killer of creative energy which each one of you have. Throw away that laziness. That's important. There are three types of work in this world, remember that. One is slave, one is fool, and the third is artist. Slave is, once you tell him or her something, he does only that much and that's all. Fool keeps on repeating the same thing again and again without bothering whether it's giving results or not. For example, you tell somebody to take a water from a well and fill up this tank. So he keeps taking buckets from since morning till evening, very hard-working man. Without realizing there's a hole in the bucket. By the time he reaches the tank, it's almost over. So he's not able to fill the tank. But artist, he looks at the final objective, what I have to achieve. He works with that full sincerity. Let us all do each and everything like an artist. Keeping the final thing which we want to achieve. Differentiate between activity and accomplishment. It's not good to remain busy the whole day. But yes, at the end of the day, what we have accomplished, that's much more important. And whenever anybody gives you feedback, take it constructively. Don't take it as a criticism. They say feedback is the breakfast of champions. And when in doubt, of course, seek clarification. तो फीडबैक को कभी भी क्रिटिसिज्म नहीं समझना। कई बार होता है हम अपने बच्चों को फीडबैक देते हैं तो क्रिटिसिज्म समझ लेते हैं। बच्चों के मन में भी you have to put this feeling in their minds. Hey guys, this is for your good. This is for your improvement. Ownership mentality. Cultivate ownership mentality in whatever you do. And within the organization where you are working, this is my organization, this is my factory, this is my country, this is my mohalla, this is my society. Wherever you are, work with ownership mentality. Very important, because if you don't work with ownership mentality, you cannot give your best. And for giving your best, you must love your job, remember that. If you don't love your job, then just leave it. And if you are not leaving it, then love your job. You will never get tired, I guarantee. Here are 10 commandments to achieve the next level of excellence. Promptness in whatever you do, speed of execution, quality of the work, timeliness of every task, and be a good teammate. And the sixth one is wear a smart attire. Now, what is a smart attire? A smile on your face. That is the smartest attire God has given us. बढ़िया से बढ़िया साड़ी पहन लो, बढ़िया से बढ़िया कपड़े पहन लो. If you are not smiling, the personality is down. Just see देखो मैडम स्माइल कर रही है, कितनी बढ़िया लग रही है. फूल गिर रहे हो जैसे ऐसे. See, तुम्हारी भी शादी होगी तो एकदम स्माइल करके लड़की लगेगी. और मेरा लड़का भी स्माइल नहीं करेगा, you will not marry him. You say, but come on, he doesn't smile. How can I marry this boy? Am I right? Smile is the best attire God has given us. So be cheerful, be smiling in your factory also, wherever you work. Ensure that all your employees are smiling. Productivity बढ़ेगी company की मैं बता रहा हूँ. If everybody is smiling, cheerful. Demonstrate an urge for learning, integrity and honesty, optimum utilization of the limited resources which we have. And safety of men, money and material, wherever you are. That's also very, very important. So these are the 10 commandments to achieve the next level of excellence. They say 5% people make things happen in this world. 15% people watch things happening. And 80% don't know what the hell is happening. Be in that top 5%. Take charge wherever you are. A small example I will quote. रावाजी टाइम 5 मिनट है
अपना 15 मिनट है.
Oh, 15 मिनट है. Okay. A small incident I will just go. How many of you have been to Hemkund Sahib? Anybody has been to Hemkund Sahib? One. Only one person has been to Hemkund Sahib. Hey guys, please go. This is a valley of flowers, beautiful place. Okay? And nearby is a Hemkund Sahib and there's a Lakshman Mandir also, both adjacent to each other. Beautiful place. Now, you can't go on a single day, reach there. There's a halfway, a place called Gangariya. You stay overnight. Next day, you go to that Hemkund Sahib and come back. That middle place. Why? Because there's no arrangement to sleep there. रहने का कोई arrangement नहीं है. And there are glaciers on the way you cross. When we were coming from the temple, one edge of the glacier broke. And some people just got inside, fell inside. Very lot of difficulty, they were dragged out. Now the whole people who were there in thousands, they were told to stop. Nobody will move. Because otherwise, it will further break with the weight and people may die. Now there was a rush. Whenever such things happen, there was a rush. Now I had a lathi in my hand. I took that lathi and just shouted on top of my voice, hey guys, stop. I had to speak Punjabi that day. So I spoke in Punjabi. ओए रुक जाओ, मर जाओगे, आगे जाओगे. आगे ग्लेशियर टूट गया है. So everybody suddenly, when there were 5, 6 young sick boys, I told them put all the people in single line. After every 50, 60 people, one chap should stand with a lathi. And don't allow anybody to move. So I told them, why Guru ka naam lo, till that glacier is repaired, nobody will move. And those sevadars, they came, they brought a lot of muddy and big stones, and so they started putting in that gap, which had come there. Took around more than 1 hour. In that chilling, cold, all those people, they were standing in one row, one line, and just vibing around. So I took charge that day. It's Vaiguru's, inspiration that I took charge. So this thing comes from inside. And there are so many people probably didn't think of it. But I said, "Okay, I must take charge." So wherever you are, be in this top 5%. Take charge. What do we do? Cultivate leadership qualities. Anybody recognizes this building? Oh yes, sir. Sir, you are very intelligent, sir. You know all the answers to all the questions. Yes, this is IMA Dehradun Academy. Chatwood House, the building's name, where these statements written for the officers of the Indian Army. What is written there? The safety, honor and welfare of your country comes first, always and every time. The honor, welfare and comfort of the men you command comes next. And your own ease, comfort and safety comes last, always and every time. Your own comfort, your own ease and safety comes last, always and every time. This is how an army officer looks after his people, and he works for the nation. The nation is first on the top, and he himself is on the last. Next level is his men whom he is commanding. And that is the reason you must have read somewhere that the casualties, the people who sacrifice their lives in the Indian Army, the number of officers is maximum in the world. The ratio of officers dying for the country during a war is maximum in the world because of this commandant, which is in their blood. Here are 3 pillars of leadership: competency, character, and enthusiasm. Now this part is taught to us in our schools and colleges. Nobody teaches us this. Nobody teaches us about this part. These two are equally important to become great leaders. Unfortunately, our colleges, schools, hardly any impact is there on these two also. Success is that little extra effort despite competition. Competition is very much there. But then, it is that little extra effort who personally wins the race. आपने रेसेस भी देखी होगी एथलेटिक्स की, उसमें भी लगता है सारे के सारे एथलीट इकट्ठे भाग रहे हैं, particularly 400 मीटर और 400 मीटर। लास्ट में जाकर के somebody makes a sprint and he wins it. The little bit extra effort whoever puts, he wins the race. So gentlemen and ladies, yesterday is and tomorrow is, but we can solve this mystery if we make use of this today as a gift. That's why it is called the present from the God. And it is a present from the God. So let's make use of that present which we have and make full use of that each and every moment. And in this way we have got more 24 hours. Make best use of these 24 hours. आपस में भी नहीं मिले तो यहाँ पर भी सब लोगों को मिल लीजिएगा जाने से पहले. Am I right? Exchange your cards. You don't know कौन कब कहाँ पर काम आ जाए. Yes. Okay. So make best use of this 24 hours. So people can achieve the next level of excellence through hard work, through smart work, and through teamwork. And all this with passion. Passion is very, very important. And if you do it, nobody can stop you. And arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. उठो जागो और तब तक मत रुको जब तक लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति ना हो जाए. And with that, I conclude. Thank you very much. Any questions you have in your mind? Most welcome. आप लोग फोटो ले सकते हो इसकी. ये मेरा फोन नंबर भी दिया है, ईमेल दिया है. This is my YouTube channel, which I just started around 3 months back. So the book which I presented, first stage, that book is coming in the video form. So 12 topics are already there in this, in English as well as Hindi both, by the way. Excellence Guru, that is the YouTube channel. So any questions, most welcome. Yes, sir.
सर आपकी स्मार्टनेस का कारण क्या है?
मेरी स्मार्टनेस
अरे वो फौजी है। नहीं बताने से पता चलेगा ना नई जनरेशन को।
ओके।
कमांडर साहब,
यस सर।
मैं बादशाह मियां के बारे में बता दूं। बादशाह मियां शिव गुरु हैं, नेशनल अवार्डी हैं और लहरिया में काम करते हैं, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इन इंडिया।
ग्रेट सर, ग्रेट, वेरी नाइस। सर आप जैसे लोगों से मैं भी सीखता हूँ. मेरे भी गुरु थे किसी जमाने में. इन माई स्कूल आल्सो देयर वाज अ गुरु whom I appreciate a lot. In my college also I had a guru. So you should have a mentor in your life. There was a slide on mentorship, but चूंकि रावत साहब ने मेरा टाइम बिकॉज 1 घंटा कर दिया था, तो मैंने कुछ स्लाइड्स निकाल दिए उसमें से. तो one slide was about the mentorship, sir. Like another mentor is there in Bombay, Mr. Kishan Khanna ji. He is 62 batch in IIT Kharagpur. I am 79 batch from IIT Kharagpur. तो मेरे से 17 साल सीनियर हैं. But अगर आप उनको मैं यहाँ लेके आऊँ, उनकी एनर्जी एंड enthusiasm मेरे से भी ज़्यादा है. So I learn from him. So जिंदगी में मेंटर जरूर बनिए अपना. He could be or she could be from your relations, or it could be from your factory or office, या दूर का कोई रिश्तेदार, या कोई फ्रेंड, मेंटर. उससे आप इंस्पिरेशन लीजिए. एंड मेंटर्स में कोई लिखा पढ़ी नहीं होती. देयर इज नो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. जैसे अगर आपने गुरु द्रोणाचार्य और एकलव्य की कहानी सुनी हो, तो एकलव्य लर्नड ऑल दैट विदाउट द्रोणाचार्य टीचिंग हिम. ही जस्ट पुट हिज फोटोग्राफ और उसी से प्रेरणा लेकर के सीख गया. तो यू शुड हैव मेंटर. Now, बादशाह मियां जी के बारे में जैसे बताया, तो आई एम श्योर ही इज अ मेंटर फॉर मेनी पीपल.
आई एम 63.
सर मैं भी 63 हूँ. So great. Just exact 63.
I am making to one Lehriya Tarbar with 151 meter.
Okay. Wow.
And last year, first December, is declared to London to 1000 entry, 34 country.
Wow.
And calling to me is a jury member. You are guest. आप select guest को आपको select करेंगे. सुनिए आप बात सुनिए. तो मैंने कहा you are select to country, you are select to candidate. मैंने कहा आप select to country. मैंने बोला इंडिया. उन्हें फोन काट दिया. मैंने क्या गलत बोल दिया. फिर after 45 मिनट मैं क्या झुंझला गया. तो मैंने कहा यार select to country इंडिया और ये अवार्ड 125 करोड़ लोगों को मिल रहा है.
Yes.
Then 10 मिनट बाद जो है 10 जूरी ने क्या यस.
अरे वाह. Great. We all should be proud of our country, India, as Saab bola, because today the whole world is recognizing the strength of this country. I'm telling you, the whole world.
अभी 10 जून से लेके और 26 जून तक हम गए थे किर्गिस्तान में.
Okay.
Along with मोदी जी.
जी.
और 9 कंट्री का जो है वहाँ पे एक सेलिब्रेशन था.
Wow.
जिसमें इंडियन हैंडीक्राफ्ट को जो है रिप्रेजेंट किया था वहाँ पे. और ओनली फॉर वन मैन, मैं अकेला ऐसा आदमी था जो लोगों में इस तरीके की जो है मतलब स्टेबिलिटी ऐसी कर दी थी कि लोगों को ऐसा लगे कि वाकई
बहुत बढ़िया.
तो करीब 120 जो है स्टफ थे पुराने 200 साल 300 साल 400 साल के. खादी और कुछ मेटल और कुछ ब्लॉक प्रिंटिंग, कुछ नेचुरल लाइन.
Very nice.
आधे हिस्से में किर्गिस्तान का डिस्प्ले था, आधे में अपना था इंडिया का.
जी. बहुत बढ़िया.
बट 95% टू विजिट टू इंडियन क्राफ्ट.
Great. और एक और चीज जो साहब ने पूछा था क्वेश्चन, उसमें मैं एक और चीज ऐड करूंगा. Love your job. I said it. I repeat it once again. If you love your job, you will never get tired. That will be the energy.
बात और कहना चाहूँगा मैं.
सर
वहाँ पे जो है कृष्ण जी की वो ले गए थे एक मूर्ति.
अच्छा.
और मेटल की, और मोदी जी को उसका इनोवेशन करना था. अब लास्ट मोमेंट पे क्या हुआ कि उसकी मुरली भूल गई इंडिया के अंदर.
Now this is innovation, you know. Innovation and common sense also. तो अगर एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड तरीके से सोचते तो इतना सिंपल सोल्यूशन ना आता. बड़ा सिंपल सोल्यूशन है देखा जाए.
कमांडर साहब बिस्किट में मुरली मिलनी भी नहीं थी हमें.
Yes, चांस ही नहीं.
ऐसी बनती हो.
चांस ही बिल्कुल नहीं.
तो ऐसी बनी हो.
Yes.
तो साहब वैसे बहुत मुस्कुराते हैं और उस दिन मुस्कुराहट गायब हो गई.
For giving us so many mantras of success.
एक लाइफ का एक और कोई आप बताइए.
लाइफ का.
हाँ. जो टिपिकल और कौन सॉल्व हुआ.
Okay. I was a commissioning crew of INS Virat. INS Virat एयरक्राफ्ट कैरियर जो है,
Yes, yes.
तो मैं उसमें यंग लेफ्टिनेंट था. हम लोग यूके गए थे, 1.5 साल यूके में थे, तो वहां से लेकर के आए. तो वहां पर 15 अगस्त आने वाला था. तो 15 अगस्त का जो प्रोग्राम था, so people from those UK people, they were also invited there. So, and I was made in charge to make the complete cultural program for 1 hour. So I did all this, skit, music, all that, and total, as you said, total Indian way. Starting from Vande Mataram, brides of India, different places, they are wearing different dresses. So my commanding officer was so impressed that I thought, you will just put up some music from the film, etc., and just, make it. but he was more impressed that you did a great job. बीच में भारत माता की जय के नारे लग रहे हैं, वंदे मातरम के नारे लग रहे हैं. So my commanding officer and all those people who came, they were very, very impressed. So wherever we go, we must feel proud of our India, proud of our culture, and spread it. And एक और चीज़ वहाँ का बताऊँ मैं, जब मैं इंडिया से गया था by the way, तो I was in Jamnagar. My deputation came, so everybody congratulated me. अरे यार तू इंग्लैंड जा रहा है 1.5 साल के लिए, बहुत बढ़िया हुआ. तो there was a party definitely. So I was told to give a speech at that. और उस टाइम मैंने जो बोला, of course मैं पहले ही बता दूँ, I have changed my opinion by now, but that day I said it. I am going to a country which I always hated. Because हमने अंग्रेजों से हमेशा hate किया बचपन से, let me tell you. Because उन्होंने हमारे ऊपर अत्याचार किया, जो भी किया, whatever it is. But when I landed in UK, I found South Hall. The Punjabis are totally capturing. Full market is by the Punjabis. And that Punjabi old lady, she is talking in Punjabi. Oye, अंग्रेज को चुप के नहीं थे रख दे. And he understands and does it also. Then I went to Wembley. Wembley was full of Gujaratis. Full of Gujaratis. They have captured the market. Then I changed my mind. Hey, come on. Let Indians go anywhere in the world, no problems. Let them capture wherever they are. As far as their umbilical cord remains connected with India. कहीं पर भी जाओ दुनिया में, अपने देश के साथ जुटे रहो. That's important.
So thank you so much, Commander Jaitley. You have given us so many mantras of success, of excellence, and we hope that we all will cherish this session for a long, long time. Thank you so much on behalf of EPCH. I request Mr. Rawat to felicitate Commander Jaitley for his very, very invigorating talk